Monday's first video vids. Firstly, Muslims are celebrating Eid ul-Fitr today in Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia, Sudan, Djibouti and neighboring countries. Muslims celebrate Eid ul-Fitr at the end of Ramadan, which is 1 month of fasting. We have seen statements in Ethiopia from PM Abiy, from Jawar, Oromo Federalist Congress leader, who have congratulated Muslims on Eid ul-Fitr. Now some news stories for you. Firstly, we have a news story from Gondar city where in religious violence several Muslims were killed in the last few days. How will Eid be celebrated there? Will Eid prayer be held in mosques, in open places? We have a statement of North Gondar Zone, Gondar City Ulema Council. Secondly, we have some pictures for you of ALF fighters, Agew Liberation Front. The group, which was formed basically and backed by Tigray Defense Force when TDF was in Amhara region last year. Then TDF withdrew from Amhara. It had to withdraw after suffering losses. Now we are seeing pictures of newly trained Agew Liberation Front fighters. And lastly, viewers, while a military campaign against Oromo Liberation Army is underway in the Oromia region of Ethiopia, and civilian killings are being reported, Oromo Federalist Congress OFC has released a statement. The statement mentions details of number of civilian killings so far, where is the ongoing operation taking place against OLA, how many civilians have been killed. OFC has shared some details. Firstly, viewers, North Gondar Zone, Gondar City Ulema Council has released a statement. It is urging Gondar Muslims to pray at home. It is being advised by this Ulema Council that no gatherings should be held in public, in mosques, regarding Eid prayer. Muslims offer Eid prayer in mosques or in open places generally. But this body, Ulema Council, North Gondar Zone, has released a statement. Why is that this body stopping Muslims from offering Eid prayers in gatherings? Is this statement an indication that government is trying to stop Muslims from holding a gathering, or this body has released a statement on its own? So far, government has not released any statement that Muslims should not hold any gatherings, Eid gatherings, to offer prayers. No official statement has been released, but some sources say that this body is backed by government. So government has directed that this body should release a statement, because if government issues a statement, perhaps Muslims will react. That is why a Muslim body has been told to release a statement that Muslims should offer prayer at home. They should not hold any gatherings to offer Eid prayers. Now it clearly shows that there are still tensions in Gondar city. Situation is not under complete control of government forces. We know that at least 2 ENDF soldiers were killed as well in Gondar in clashes between security forces and some armed groups. So tensions are there. That is why this Ulema Council is advising Muslims not to hold any Eid prayer gatherings. At the same time, we are seeing some pictures shared by some state media, and they say that Christians are helping Muslims. They are cleaning the prayer areas in Gondar where Muslims will pray. So in coming hours, we'll try to update you about Eid prayers in Gondar. After a few hours, Eid prayer will be held. Let's see, will there be Eid prayers in mosques, in open, in public, in Gondar? That remains to be seen. Thirdly, viewers, we have some pictures for you from a place, unknown place. Pictures have been shared by a group called Agew Liberation Front, ALF. Agos mostly live in Amhara region, and when Tigray forces were trying to reach Addis Ababa last year, they formed this group, Agew Liberation Front, which wants a separate region from Amhara. It wants to split from Amhara region. This armed group has been fighting in alliance with Tigray Defense Force. Now TDF has retreated from Amhara, most parts of Amhara. This group is sharing pictures, videos that new recruitments, new trainings and graduation ceremonies are underway, that ALF is still continuing new recruitments and new trainings. We have no information from the ground, but the pictures on your screen, these are being shared by Agew Liberation Front backed news sources. And we do know that Tigray forces are still in parts of Amhara region in Wog Himra. So maybe in those areas where TDF is in control of, these Agew Liberation Front trainings, recruitments could be underway. Lastly, viewers, Oromo Federalist Congress Jawar Bekle Garba, Professor Mudina's party has released a statement because civilian killings are on the rise in Oromia region in the ongoing operation against Oromo Liberation Army. Pressure is increasing upon political parties that they must take positions. Civilians are dying. So that is why Oromo Federalist Congress has released a statement. What is this party saying? Firstly, it says that government launched a campaign against Oromo Liberation Army, which the government calls OLF Shene. And this campaign is being led by the principle that drying the sea to catch fish, that to catch fish, sea should be dried. It means to say that in order to corner OLA, government forces are hitting civilians, they're targeting civilians, they're targeting their alleged sympathizers. That is what it means by drying the sea. And the areas where this operation is ongoing, OFC says that in 4 zones of Velaga, secondly in east, west and North Shoa zones, thirdly West RC, fourthly East Guji, West Guji, Borana, Oromia Special Zone, Amhara region and Matakkal zone of BG. In these areas, this operation is continuing, but civilians are being targeted. OFC says that civilians are dying, their homes are being set on fire, their properties are being damaged. Now, OFC has shared some details. Firstly, it says that on Abuna Ginda Barat, an airstrike was conducted by government forces. 30 civilians were killed. Secondly, on the 22nd of April in Ada Baraga, Oromia regional forces killed 40 innocent civilians. I covered these 2 incidents in previous videos. Thirdly, in West Guji, 22 civilians were killed. In East Shiva, Fintale, 11 civilians were killed by government forces. And secondly, OFC says that Fano militia members have entered parts of Oromia which share a border with the Amhara region. And here again some details. OFC says that in West Shiva, 21 farmers were killed when allegedly Fano militia members opened fire in Methoslasi. And secondly, in Dinu district of West Shiva, 13 civilians were killed allegedly by Fano. Then Horo Godoro, 11 civilians were killed. And lastly, 115 were killed in East Valaga zone, Karimo Vareda, by Fano fighters, according to Oromo Federalist Congress, a political party. Very serious allegations have been leveled by this opposition party that civilians are dying, that government forces are involved in this killing, that Fano is also involved in these killing. OFC is demanding action against Fano. It says that Amhara regional government is reluctant to take action, so federal government should intervene. It should take action, legal action against Fano. Secondly, it wants an end to the hostilities. The statement also mentioned Gondar incident in which Muslims were killed, and it is urging religious leaders to call for peace, and it is calling upon media to give coverage to religious issues with responsibility and without any bias. OFC wants an end to the ongoing operation against Oromo Liberation Army. It wants talks, but government is not in the mood to end this operation. Operation is ongoing. Civilian killings are on the rise. Now we have statements from OFC, OLF, OLA. Some news sources, independent news sources, they have also confirmed Abu Naginda Barat, Don't Strike, and the second one in Aida Berga, it has also been confirmed. Thank you for watching.